crafty wreath, oh crafty wreath, how much I wish you actually grew skeins. Hi everyone, it's Catherine from Cat's Craft Corner, and we are getting into the holiday spirit. And this lovely wreath I got from the Hamilton Fiber Forge, Hamilton Fiber Forge last winter. And it's by A Juggling Ewe. So this is up on one of our doors in the shop, and isn't it so cute? It has these little fake balls of yarn and knitting needles. The only thing that's missing is a crochet hook. I can always add that. So yes, how much I wish you grew real skeins. Anyways, so to continue the holiday festivities, and because I don't have any actual finished objects to share with you related to the shop, and if you have our advent calendar and you haven't been opening it, say like one every day or one every other day, you will want to skip ahead, because we're going to talk about the advent calendar that we've done in collaboration with Val Fibres. So the advent calendar comes in really cute, festive animal stockings, and it's Nordic themed. So it's very much like the snow-scaped mountainside with the yellow and red, brown spotting huts. Alright, so day one. Let's open this up. And woo, look at this bad boy. Yeah. Look at this guy. So beautiful. Am I right? So beautiful. It's a beautiful chocolate brown. There's a little bit of like a duskiness to it. Great job, Val. This is looking great. Okay, let's open up day two. Alright, day two. Woo! Ooh, check out this blue. This is gorgeous. It gives me like a dusky cobalt almost. It is very, very beautiful. So check that out. And these are 20-gram mini skeins in fingering weight. Alright, day three. Let's open up day three. Bam! Look at that bad boy. Isn't it beautiful? Look at all the shiny. I don't know if you can see the shininess. Can you see the shininess in it? No? Yes? No? Okay. Well, there's this beautiful shine woven in with the fingering weight yarn. And if you watch the Finnish Knitter on YouTube, she has a podcast as well, she talks about finding your sparkle. So if you want to try and find your sparkle, you can find it in this yarn. Isn't it beautiful? I think I just found my sparkle. Alright. Day four. Ooh, it's hot in here. Wonder what it could be. Let's find out. Day four. Oh, they're finishing needles. So this is from Unique Knitting. We get them from HA Kid. And you can see, sorry, I'm filming at night because I had to redo this filming. So I'm not getting the same natural lighting, and the ring light might be washing this out, so I'm going to try my best. I hope you can see this. So the finishing needles have a hole that go all the way from top to bottom in each one. So no matter how long your tail is when you finish, you can get it into the needle. One of my biggest pet peeves is when I've played yarn chicken, I only have so much of a tail left, like this long, and no matter what, I can't get it into the eyelet of my darning needle. And even if I do, the darning needle's length, when you move it to go weave it in, is longer than what can keep the tail in the eyelet. So this allows you to get that weaving done without having to worry about whether or not it's going to stay in the eyelet. So super cool, really handy, and it comes in 5 different sizes. Yeah, 5 different sizes. I always have to double check, because the one thing that knitting and crocheting has made me question is if I know how to count. Alright, so that is our holiday advent calendar, Nordic themed, the first 4 days. So So when you see this, it'll be Monday, December 8th. So that makes sense if I'm opening up one every other day. So again, we have 3 beautiful skeins. 1, 2, 3. Take a look at these bad boys all together. Aren't they beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. And then we have the Finnish darning needles. So 3 beautiful skeins and the darning needles. Sorry, finishing needles. Okay, so that's our advent calendar. And like I said, I don't have any finished shop samples, but we are celebrating something big, super exciting. So we are having our 1-year anniversary on Saturday, December 13th from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m., so regular shop time. And we're having a guest trunk show. We're bringing in Pretty Strings. They're located in the Ottawa area. And they have 3 weights of yak base. So I'm super pumped about that. They also have kind of like a zebra yarn where you have the color and then black ribbing. It's not self-striping, it's quite unique in its own sense. And they have beautiful, almost semi-solids, almost solids. Very rich color. So we're excited to be hosting them, and we're gonna have snacks and drinks, non-alcoholic, sorry. You can save that for the after party, which will be at your home with all the wonderful yarn you'll be getting. I don't know why I keep doing that. It's like when you see someone in a movie do that really awkward like, hey. No idea. I must be a bit tired. But yeah, so come join us. We're gonna have 2 door prizes. It's free to enter. You just gotta show up, come hang out. It should be a really good time. So Saturday, December 13th, from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. Come, hang out, celebrate our 1-year anniversary with us. We're super excited. So other than that, we do have 1 workshop that will still be available to attend, and that is the knit tiny sweaters. So if you're looking for a last minute holiday gift or even an ornament to add some cheer to your space, sign up, come join us. You just gotta bring your needles. We can provide you the fingering weight yarn and instruction. Okay, so you can find that on our website on the events and programs page in the top right corner. Give that a click and it'll show up under classes and workshops. And that is on Sunday, December 14th. And it runs from, I believe, from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. So get in there because there's only a few spots left, and we look forward to seeing you because we'll be playing some festive holiday movies in the back, and we might have some snacks. So come join us for a festive crafting time. All right. So that is all I have to share for the shop at this moment. I know not very much. I'm hoping that I'll have some objects blocked for next video. But my personal projects have officially taken over most of my time outside of the shop. So when I'm not in the shop or when the shop's not busy, I'm working on holiday gifts. And I've decided to make them all. Because one thing about being a brand new business owner is that you don't have lucrative money to really spend on others or yourself even. So I have to like, I shouldn't say that it's any less heartfelt to hand make your gifts. Actually, it's more heartfelt because you put all that time and effort into your handmade gift for that significant other, and you've thought about what it is you can give them. So if anything, I'm actually giving my family members an excellent gift in my mind. If they don't appreciate it, then I'll know they're not knit worthy. But if they do, awesome. So I have decided to make 12 pairs of socks. Yep, 12 pairs of socks for my immediate family. So my mom, my dad, my sis, her partner, my cousin, her partner, my in-laws, my mother-in-law, father-in-law, sister-in-law, her husband, their 2 kids. So that's 12 pairs of socks. Yeah. I am planning to make 12 pairs of socks. And when I'm filming this is December 6th. And I also made a sweater for Chris. Now, I have been hesitant to make a sweater for Chris because of the sweater curse. If you don't know what the sweater curse is, that may be a good thing, maybe not. So basically what it is in the knitting community or crocheting community is that when you go to make a sweater for a significant other, there is a correlation with that significant other leaving the relationship before the sweater's finished or shortly thereafter. Chris and I have been together for 7 years, which, fun fact, the 7th anniversary is the year of wool. So I figured, you know what, maybe that kind of cancels out the possibility of the sweater curse if I'm getting it on the year of wool. We'll find out. So you might find me extremely ecstatic come the winter holidays concluding, or living on the couch in the shop. We'll find out. But I think I'm safe. So anyways, I casted this on, not this Sunday just passed, but the Sunday before. And I finished it on the Thursday that just passed. So yes, finished it very fast. It is in bulky weight, and it did build up very quickly. But even so, I'm surprised I finished it this quick. So I made the collar sweater by Patons. Isn't this pretty? This is the sweater. So it's a collared sweater, and it did ask for the collar to be 14 centimeters long, but Chris has a beard, so I just felt like if it was 14 centimeters long, it might be too much in that area and just really flood the attention to his neck space. So I made it 10 centimeters, and I think it's a good compromise. Like, it's not too long, it's not too short. It's a good in-between. So I used Lion Brand yarn Scarfie. Fun fact about this, well, it's a fact, but it's more of a story. Basically, when I first started really going down the rabbit hole of knitting 10 years ago or longer, I shopped a lot at Michael's. You gotta start somewhere, right? And I didn't know about the indie community or the hand-dyed community in natural fibers. And they were having a huge sale. I mean, you bought one, you got one free for yarn. So, like any crafter who does not have a big stash, I bought 3 bags of of yarn. Some of it wool, most of it acrylic. 3 bagfuls. Big bagfuls. My sis looked at me like, what the? You trying to build a fort? You gonna stuff the mattress and lay on it? Like, a lot of yarn. So I grabbed these bags, hoof them over my shoulder, and just walk out of there like I own the world and Santa has nothing on me, like, ho ho ho, check out my bags. And this yarn came from that endeavor. So that was a fun outing. So it's Lion Brand Scarfie. It's not made anymore, I believe. I've not been able to find it except for on the Lion Brand website. So you can probably still find it, but not on Michael's. So I used their black and cream, and I had 3 skeins of the black and cream. Sorry, 3 hanks. But I ran out. So I had to kind of MacGyver this by taking the gray from a different color set of the Scarfie. So the one that I wanted the sweater to mainly be of, the black and cream, had 3 hanks, ran out. Had to take out the gray from other colorway of the Scarfie. So I'm there, pulling the gray, cutting. Ball of teal, putting it off to the side. Cutting it out, cutting the gray, pulling it out, teal off to the side. By the time I was done, I had 3 or 4 like things of the gray, and there's just these little piles of teal that have been extracted from this hank, so I can take the gray. So now for that colorway, all I have really is the teal. So I hope he likes this, because I had to pretty much amputate 2 hanks of another colorway. And I don't know if you can tell, but these buttons match extremely well. and I got them just randomly in one of my rummage button containers. So I got very lucky, and they're an inch in width, like diameter, and it fits really nicely through a yarn over hole made with a 5mm needle. So the sweater used 5mm for the ribbing, the collar, and the button band, and for the actual body I believed it used a 6mm. So that's for Chris. This is finished and does fit him. Don't know if he realizes it's for him, but it fits him. Yes, I made him do a size check, and I need to block it. So that will need to be done in the next week or so. Now, his sister likes very neutral, calm tones, a lot of black, grays, whites. So I am making her a DK sock in this gray, neutral, beige, white, steel kind of gray color with a navy, almost black heel and toe and cuff. So this is DK weight, and it is, again, yarn from my stash from Michaels. I have no idea what it's called because it had no ball band on it. Wouldn't be surprised if it's loop and threads, because that seems to be a running theme, as you'll see shortly. But yeah, so DK sock, and I believe the pattern that I'm using, I will confirm it, but it is the Summer Lee simple sock, Summer Lee simple sock, I believe. So it's pretty much a vanilla sock. It's just straight up stockinette, but it's a 2x1 ribbing, and the heel is a slip one, knit one flap, heel flap, and a short row heel for the heel turn, and then it's just got a gusset. So I hope these fit. She does work from home, so I feel like if she doesn't want to wear slippers or her feet are a little colder and she doesn't want to wear a thinner sock, that these would be excellent for that. So I have one finished that I casted on yesterday, Friday, and I finished it today, Saturday. And then I have started the second one. I know, I'm being very ambitious. 24 socks to make, 12 pairs. Somehow I already have one and a bit done. I think it's the caffeine. I'm not drinking Red Bulls, just drinking coffee and tea, but I think that's doing it. I think that's giving me a really, really, really good, like, woo, let's go get that, and hopefully make all the socks. All the socks. You think I have like 24 feet? Oh, wait, I do. Not me. Put 24 feet to make socks for. Alright. My mom, she's a little easier because she wants her socks to be fuzzy, more like a sock slipper. So I don't know if you know what a reading sock is or a lounge sock. It was really big for a while. They're oversized socks that basically don't form your foot. They slip on, they're cozy, almost like a slipper. So I'm using Loop and Threads Eco Wave Ball, and this is a limited time only colorway. It has some nice grays and pinks. I don't know if you can see them very well, but some lovely grays and pinks. I can't tell if the camera's focusing, but it's almost got like a bit of a slubby effect, so it should be a quick makeup. Plus my mom's only a size 8 woman's, so this should be really fast to make. And it has a pretty soft, like plushy feel to it. I'm excited to make those for her. Now, Chris's parents, his mom likes pink and blues. I believe. It's what I see her in all the time anyways. But I thought it would be fun to give her socks that kind of remind me of her and my father-in-law. So they every year have a beautiful, beautiful vegetable garden that is immaculate. It is beautiful to look at. It is magazine photo worthy. So I have this Snuggly Stripes wool from Loops and Threads. That's this beautiful green, orange, and yellow kind of twisted up pink. and I'm going to make my mother-in-law and father-in-law socks out of this. If they don't like it, like the color, that's okay. But I do hope that they enjoy the way that these socks will be breathable, because these are a wool base. So the Snuggly Stripes wool is a 75, let me make sure I have this correct, a 75 wool and 25% nylon. So it's generally a traditional type of distribution of material that you would find in a fingering sock weight like yarn. So 75-25. But yeah, and again, this colorway is called Goldenrod and Verge, and it is from Loops and Threads. This was probably in that giant bag of yarn that I had from Michael's way back when. Hey, it's gonna go to a good home. Alright, so my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law's husband, and their 2 children, so Chris's sister's children, are all going to get the same blue pair of socks. So I have 3 hanks of this, so it's kind of like not variegated and not striped, but it does alternate, so it does like an inch of white, an inch of navy, an inch of white, so on and so forth, and then it does the same with 2 other shades of blue. So there is the yarn that I will be using for 4 pairs of socks. Yeah, so for 4 pairs of socks. Sorry, 6 pairs of socks. I'm using this for 6 pairs of socks. Forgot my dad and my cousin's partner. So 6 pairs of socks. Pretty much all the boys except for my father-in-law are getting socks made out of this yarn. So I have 3 hanks of it. So I'm hoping I can get 2 pairs out of each. Fingers crossed. One of the kids has like size 14 feet. Yeah, he's a tall kid. But knit-worthy. And the colorway is River. It's by Loops and Threads. Told you there was a pattern here. And it's the perfect pair. And it is a 70% acrylic, 23% viscose from bamboo, and 7% polyester. So the bamboo is what gives it kind of its bounce and dexterity. The polyester helps with that durability. And then acrylic is durable as well. But it should be a nice, easy makeup, and I don't have to worry about if they throw it into the wash and then into the dryer. Because the younger boys, I don't see them hand washing socks and then laying it flat to dry. Like, what 15-year-old and 25-year-old do you know that would hand wash and lay flat to dry socks? I don't know many. So they're getting fun, safe to wash socks. And then my sister does watch this, so I'm going to quickly flash the color for her socks. So ready for this? Ready, because it's literally going to be like 5 seconds, okay? Sis, don't look. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And it's gone. Okay, so she's getting those lovely socks. And I do not remember what colorway or brand it is. It wouldn't surprise me if it's Loop and Threads again. But all of this is from my stash. So I'm doing some pretty good stash busting for holiday gifts. Pretty excited about that. If you're making holiday gifts, please share what you're making, what the pattern is. I'm making all the socks from the Summerly Simple Sock. I'd love to see what you guys are making. I'm always curious on what people get gifted as handmade. I love handmade gifts. I got once a picture frame with macaroni on it. It was super, super cute. I don't know where it ended up because I've moved a couple times, but it was adorable and it was handmade. But I do have some hand-drawn images, sort of paintings that one of my little cousins gave me. Still have that hanging up at my parents' place. There's something really sweet and endearing and heartfelt about handmade gifts. So please share that in the comments below. Love to hear what you're making. And yeah, this is kind of a bit of a short one, but thank you for joining me. And I'm excited for the holidays. Okay, quick question for all of you. When you reach a certain age, do you feel like the holidays are more like work? Like it's not quite as fun as it used to be? It almost seems like there's not enough time, there's so much to do, so much expectations. Is this holiday really just for children or young adults? Or am I delusional? Because it just seems like there's a lot of pressure now as I've gotten older to almost, I guess, perform. Like whether that's cooking and bringing a dish, hosting a friend Christmas dinner, or making sure I have gifts for everyone and hopefully making sure they like it and it's of a certain value. Anyone else have that feeling like there's that pressure? There's never enough time. There's always like 5 million Christmas parties to go to. It's a lot. It's a lot. I love it because quality time is my big thing, like time spent together with other people. I absolutely love that. But yeah, it always feels like it's a lot and kind of I need January to recover. Anyone else have that experience? Let me know. But yeah, thank you for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of the week and that your holiday crafting is going excellent. And remember, breathe. Okay? You've got this. Find your sparkle. Enjoy Vlogmas. Do something for yourself every once in a while during the craziness of the holidays. And be sure to wear stretchy pants if you're going to eat a lot. Stretchy pants are key. Yep, key. Alright, thank you. If you want to see more of Let's Talk Shop, please subscribe, like this video, press the bell if you want notifications about anytime we release a new video. And I look forward to having you at Cat's Craft Corner again.